Hi everyone, welcome back to the Eloquent Roundtable. Today's video was inspired by a conversation I had with a friend. We were talking about Marvel movies. And even before then, I have been thinking about Tony Stark, Iron Man, And when we were talking about it, I started being more drawn to him because of certain seasons that I've been in. And I'm not drawn to him because he is Iron Man, actually. It's because he's human, right? And in Iron Man 3, and I'm sure you're asking yourself, like, what does Iron Man or Tony Stark have to do with wellness? Well, in Iron Man 3, we see Tony Stark struggling with symptoms of PTSD, right? Post-traumatic stress disorder. You see the panic attacks, the restlessness, a body that will not settle down even when the danger has passed. And as I watched him, something inside me also recognized that state, because I've been there, and I'm sure a lot of people have been there. Not the explosions, but the aftermath of the explosions. Because sometimes survival leaves marks that we do not talk about. Or am I wrong? Tony survived something that shattered his sense of safety. And I've been there once. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. There was a season where I kept going, functioning, showing up, doing the right things, but my body was tired of being brave. Sometimes it's still tired of being brave, actually. My spirit was tired of always being strong. And even in those seasons, I didn't stop believing in God, but I did struggle to rest in Him. And Psalm 46 verse 10 tells us, "Be still and know that I am God." But trauma makes stillness feel unsafe, right? Because stillness invites memory. Stillness invites fear. And faith, real faith, asks us to trust again. And that is really hard. It is really hard. Tony builds suits because his mind believes that being prepared equals safety. And sometimes we also do that too. We tend to overthink, overfunction, overgive, overpray, even not out of peace, but out of fear. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God does not ask us to armor ourselves endlessly. He asks us to lean. And that is hard even for me, hey? Healing for me is not about becoming who I was before the traumas. It's about learning to be present without the armor. How to sit with God without needing to perform strength. Tony's turning point wasn't when he built a better suit. It's when he realizes that Iron Man was never an armor. The armor was a response to fear. And God has been showing me the same. Yes. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness, not productivity, not perfection, not resilience, grace. If you're in a season where your body is tired of surviving, if faith feels heavy instead of restful, if you love God but struggle to feel safe, you are not failing. You are not failing. Okay, your nervous system has been protecting you, and God is patient with that. We serve a patient God. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to prove healing. And even heroes and believers are allowed to put their armor down. So today, I choose to trust God without the suit, to heal without rushing, and to believe that I am held even in the stillness. What about you? I don't usually record videos at night, but I was deeply drawn to record this one. So I hope you have a restful evening and a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you for sitting with me at the Eloquent Round Table.